Hey Tubies! I thought that this would be a great activity for us to all kind of partake in and really share and show some things that are precious to us. The reason why I got this idea is, in some of the Stickum chats that I host, live on Stickum Friday nights or any other random days that I have free time and I decide that I want to socialize with you guys because I love you so much. We end up having some little show and tell sessions and talking about random subjects. It's so much fun. But I thought it would be really cool to share a few things in our magical cabinets or closets or rooms or whatever you want to call it. So today, instead of, because there's tons of different magical items you have, I thought this particular video and this particular one, I think that it would be great for us to share our most precious magical items that we use more often than others. Now, I know some of you, including myself, have many magical items in our collection, some that are very dear to us, but we don't ever actually use them. So we'll save that for a different time. Right now, I want you guys to share the most magical items, or the magical items that you use the most. Correction. Erase. Redo. Okay. So what items do you use the most? I'm going to share mine. And first, my most used magical item when I'm doing spells, card readings, finding something, quick yes and no answers, gotta be my pendulum. I love my Amethyst Pendulum. I've had it for about 12 years now, and I'm very connected with it. And as I'm flowing energy with it, without, for you skeptics, moving it at all, it's just going to kind of go and flow with the energy. That's a yes, 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 yes. Calm down now. But I love my pendulum. It helps me find items. It helps me really give me those quick yes and no answers. And sometimes, because I'm a fidgeter, I like to mess with something when I'm talking and I've got nervous energy. I like to just hold it and kind of let my energy go through it. And, this is the result of it happening. It's just kind of going to town. So, that's that. Number one magical item being pendulum. Second, I would have to go with my copper wired voodoo doll of sorts. Or copper wire doll. This was made for me by a extremely special friend. And I really adore this piece. When I cannot personally do a spell, such as a candle, and spend time in front of a candle, such as, doing a prosperity spell or a healing spell or a good luck spell or a sending good energy spell, whatever the case may be. I use this doll, this wire doll, as a reflection of myself as I've, got a lot of my energy into it, and keep it next to the candle I'm burning or whatever item I'm using in that particular spell to really give the energy of myself and allow it to flow towards manifesting the goal at hand. So this is something that's very precious and dear to me that I do use quite often, and I really like it. My third item, now as you see, I'm kind of going over some really personal items. You do not have to go do the same, but I feel like, you guys have known me for a while, and it really just means that much more sharing some really personal items and some really deep, dark, closeted items that I use in really making the magic that I conduct in myself, or in my lives, work. My last magical item is my bloodshed glass. Now, this glass, I got a whole, sadly, jar of it. but I used to have a really bad, cutting fetish. And when I would have extreme anger, emotions, it didn't matter if I was just angry or pissed off and upset or aggravated or any of those intense, fiery emotions. I really did not know how to let those out at the time when I was particularly younger. So I took up the habit of cutting, and that's not a great thing, and no, I'm not proud of it. But at the time, it really helped me. I wasn't into killing myself or none of that. It was just simply a release, because sometimes the pain that I had caused myself really resonated and gave me relief and a sense of peace, and released that intense, super intense anger and energy that was flowing through me at the time. I mean, I even have a couple scars from it when I was just really stupid and bad into it. But, you know, I grew from it. I no longer do it, and I'm proud of that. But when I am conducting certain spells and really putting some, and wanting to put some intense emotion in anger or feeling into certain spells and making something happen, or have it come across, or having something realize something, or whatever the spell may contain, I do include pieces of this glass in. And as you can see, like, I mean, it literally is bloodshed glass. It is glass that I have literally cut myself on and shed blood on it over the years. And this is many years of glass. And I don't want to touch it too much because it's got so much energy on it. And I don't want it to ignite any old habits that I used to have. So, you guys love me because I'm honest and true and share my real life experiences, and I'm real. So this is very real. But that's my third item. So yeah, these are my 3 items that I really do use when conducting magic and doing my spells. Now granted, I do use herbs and crystals and dirt and sand and pieces of trees and you know, wood and bark and everything else. But these are my 3 main items that mean the most to me, that I use most often, that are different from tarot cards and runes and everything else. You know, I put a basic in there with it being my pendulum, but it being such a powerful thing, I really wanted to share that. So yeah, I really would love you to do a video response. Post your videos and do a video response, and let's get this whole community together and show your very precious magical items that you do use in your most intense and very important spells in parts of your life. And I really hope you guys enjoy this. Please take part in it. I think it's going to be a great thing. Much love and light. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.